Hi students, welcome back to Chakravarthy E Classroom. Today we are going to discuss two more questions from ratio and proportion chapter. In fact, these two questions are already being discussed in our doubt clarification sessions, and again recording this class for the students who are following in the YouTube. So for them exclusively I am again explaining these questions. Okay, as it is students, first make a note of these questions or take a screenshot and try to do it by yourself, so that you need to check that one after solving the problems. You need to check whether you got the correct answer, and second thing is how much time you have taken for that one. Both you note it down, then after that you just resume the video and try to get some new points from the explanation. Okay, right, now let's start. By the way students, the answers for this one, I think it is, for the first question it is 150 and second question is 8500. Okay, you please check your answers first. After that you just make a note of the timing as well. Okay, right, start the first question. How they have given rupees 590 are divided among us A, B and C, so that 5 times A's share, 6 times B's share and 8 times C's share are equal. All are equal. Then find C's share. You know the technique students. In our regular classes also I told you, first make the problem into two parts, information and a question. First go to the question part and try to solve the question with the help of the given information. If you are not able to solve the question with the given information, your answer is directly data inadequate, isn't it? If you are able to solve it and mark the right option in the multiple choice questions. Okay, now you see, find the share of C. This is the question part. First go to the question part. How to find out the share of C? First you need to find out A is to B is to C. That's all. What is the ratio of A is to B is to C? In what proportion I have to divide it? Total amount anyway they have given 590. Now I need to find out A is to B is to C. Actually students, this question can be solved in 4 ways. Okay, using basic mathematics 3 ways are there, and direct shortcut 1 method is there. I'm going to explain you first the direct shortcut, which is designed for the examiner. I've given that one in our regular course. In regular course, I told you how to derive the shortcut as well. Anyway, here I'm directly using the shortcut. How is that? According to the given information, how many times? 5 times A's share is equal to 6 times B's share is equal to 8 times C's share. Okay, directly I can find out A is to B is to C using this statement by using one shortcut by name closed proportion method. I've explained the closed proportion method in our regular classes very clearly. I took almost 15 minutes to derive that one. Okay, now directly we will use that one, that is closed proportion method. What is closed proportion method students? Finally I need to find out A is to B is to C, right? Closed proportion method is to find out the share of A from this equation. Okay, since they have given 5A equal to 6B equal to 8C, using closed proportion, how to find out A's share in the ratio? Simple, close A. This is called closed proportion. Close A and go for B and C to find out A's share. How? When you close A, to get A's share, B into C you do 6 into 8. As simple as this one. How it is, I explained in the regular class because it takes almost more than 15 minutes. Okay, right. Next is to, what is B share you tell me? Close B. Then A into C, 5 into 8. As simple as this one. Is to C's share. How to find out C share here? Close C and go for A multiplied by B, 5 into 6. As simple as this one. Then simplify this one. Here it is 6, 5, 5. Leave it 8, 8, 6. Yes, this goes by 2. 2 4s, 2 4s, 2 3s. Now here the ratio is, here I'll write 6 into 4, 24 is to 5 into 4, 20 is to 5 into 3, 15. How simple this one students. When you get this type of questions, nowadays they are not giving this much easy questions, easier questions directly. They are using this logic. They have increased the difficulty level, but this base is base. You have to learn this, learn the basics in this way. Okay, now you see when the ratio is here, what is C's share? Easily you can find out what's the total here. 20, 20, 40, 44 plus 15, 54 plus 5, 59. 59 parts equal to total. What's the total? 590. 59 parts is equal to 590. Then I need only 15 parts. 15 parts is equal. How much? When 59 parts 590 means 10 times 15 into 10 times, my answer is 150. As simple as this one. I hope this is clear for all of you. This is for you. For the examiner, not for you, I'm sorry. This is for the examiner. But you should know the basics also. Using algebra, how to solve this one. Using algebra, how to solve it. Strictly, I'm telling you students, you have to use this method in the examination. Because while using this method, you need not even write anything on the paper, isn't it? If the question is of this sort, no need to write anything on the paper. You can do mind calculation. Alright, then for you, for your basic understanding, particularly for the non-math students, I am giving you one more method also. This is purely for the non-math students or mathematics students for the base, because sometimes what happens in the examination, we may forget some shortcut. When you forget some shortcut, don't lose the question. Immediately you have to go by the basic method. Okay, now what's the basic method? Simple, students. 5 times A is equal to 6 times B is equal to 8 times C. All are equal. Basic mathematical principle. When all are equal, all can be equalized to one constant, whatever it may be, K, A, B, C, or X, or 1. I'm equalizing that one to 1. Nothing wrong in that. Okay, that means 5A is equal to 1. 6B is equal to 1. This is a basic method. 8C is equal to 1. Now you can find out A is to B is to C. How is that one? Simple here. A is equal to 1 by 5. B is equal to 1 by 6. This is 1 by 8. Now I need to find out the ratio of 1 by 5, 1 by 6, 1 by... This is elaborated method just for you. Okay, take the LCM of this one. What's the LCM here? 5, 6, 8 means 2 4s, 2 3s, 4 into 3, 12, 12 into 2, 24, 24 into 5, 120. So this is 120. So 5 into 120 is to same 1 by 6 into 120. This is into 120. So that means 5 24s, then 6 20s, 8 15s. Same ratio is. Same ratio. Okay, or directly here also you can go by the what do you call this one? You can go by the LCM. Directly LCM you can do, but in that case you have to divide it. Anyway students, this is the basic methodology, and the previous method what I have explained you just now, that is for the examiner. You have to follow that one, and this is for your understanding. Okay, now go for the next question. Now you try to do this question also. This is also a simple question, but a good question. How they have given a sum of money, they have not given the sum, distributed amongst A, B and C in the proportion 9 is to 6 is to 11. Then if A gives 500 to C, their proportion ratio would be 4 is to 3 is to 6. If that is the case, find the total sum of B and C in the beginning. Okay. Now total sum of B and C, this is what they are asking in the beginning. How to solve this one? How to go for this? Here also students, I'll give you a simple shortcut. With writing very minimum on the paper, 1 or 2 steps on the paper, even without writing also, you can solve this question. Let's learn that method first. After that, I'll give you basic algebraic method also. Okay, right, how to go for this one? Simple students, here A is to B is to C. In the beginning, how they have given? In the beginning, it was 9 is to 6 is to 11. Okay, after A giving something to C, the ratio has become 4 is to 3 is to 6. Now here students, while doing reasoning or quant questions, you should be very accurate. And at the same time, you should be intelligent enough to find it out spontaneously. The logic you have to find out. The hidden things you have to find out. When they have given the statement like A has given 500 to C. What does it mean? What is the hidden meaning of that one? A's money is being cut and that is being added to C. Listen very carefully. The change is among between A and C only. A's money is cut and that is being deposited to C. In the whole transaction, what about B's money? Think it over. B's money is intact. That is not touching. B's money is not disturbed. That is intact, isn't it? In this transaction, A's money is going to C. That means B's money is intact. That would be same previously and even now also. With this point, you can solve the question very easily. How? See here. Now, according to the given statement, A is giving something to C. A's money is deducted, added to C. B's is constant. B's should be the same. But here, in the given proportion, previously B's was, let us take 6 rupees. Now it is 3 rupees. Disparity is there. You have to equalize that one because B's money is not touched. That is intact. That means I need to get one figure which is equal in both the cases. How to equalize this one? Simple. The whole proportion can be multiplied by 2. Isn't it? Because 3 into 2, 6. Both will be equal. But I cannot multiply only 3 with 2 or 2 with only 3 because other 2 terms should not be disturbed. The basic principle, the basic thing in ratios is in one ratio, if you multiply all the terms with the same number, the value of the ratio is not going to be changed. You know that. Now here 4 into 2, that is 8, is to 3 into 2, 6, is to this is 12. As simple as this. Now you see B's share is same. This is 6 and this is 6. Isn't it, students? Now you go for the manipulation. What is that one? A is giving something to C. From A, previously it was 9, now it has become 8. From A, 1 rupee is deducted according to these figures. The same 1 rupee should be added to C. This is plus 1, isn't it? Now here, 11 plus 1, it is 12. Now it is 9 minus 1, this is 8. A is giving the same amount to C. Now we got it. This is the way, students. How much time would it take for this? If you know the technique, it's cakes walk for you. Easily you can frame this one. Now students, you tell me one thing. We have been using unitary method for quite a long time. In our regular method, I have taken completely almost I think 6 to 7 hours only for unitary method. Okay, because unitary method is applicable all the places, all the chapters of arithmetic. Now you see here, according to these figures, 1 rupee is taken from A and 1 rupee is added to C. That means when you compare these imaginary figures to that of the original figures, actual figures in the given question, I can conclude that here this one part is equal to how much? 500 in the given question. Isn't it? One part is equal to 500 because A has given originally 500. Here A has given one part to C. That means one part is equal to originally 500. Now you can solve any question whatever it may be because one part in the whole one 9 parts, 6 parts, 11 parts, 8, 6, 12 from the given one part is equal to 500. Then they are asking for B and C in the beginning. Now it is B and C in the beginning. B and C in the beginning. So B and C in the beginning is 6 plus 11, that is 17. When one part is equal to 500, 17 parts, how much? As simple as this. Now 17 parts is equal to 17 into 500. So my answer is 8500. This is the way. I hope this is clear for all of you. Okay. So This is the way, students, to solve the question. You want to go by algebra method also? Just in 2 minutes I'll explain you. Actually, this is for the examiner. You have to show this one to the examiner. Final answer is this one. You need to go by this method. If you want to go by algebra, particularly for non-math students and for those students who want to go for the examination with alternate method also in their pocket. Alternate method also in their pocket. Suppose if you forget the shortcut, use the alternate method. According to the given statement, what is there? From 9 means 9x, 9x, 6x, 11x, according to algebra. You know that, right? From 9x, 500 is deducted. Alright, so divided by, that means I'm comparing. Here I'm giving it to C, 11x plus 500. Okay, A is giving 500 to C. That's the meaning. Why divided by? I'm comparing. Ratio is equal to ratio 4 parts, 6 parts, 4 by 6. That's all. Now we got the idea. 9x minus 500 divided by 11x by, directly I'm giving you, is equal to 4 by 6. That means from A's money 500 deducted, same 500 added to C originally. I'm taking the ratio between A and C. Ratio is nothing but division. Now here this is 9x by 11x. This is deducted, added, must be equal to 4:6. 4 by 6. Go for the cross multiplication. 2 2s, 2 3s. Actually you have to do this one very quick. 3 into 9, that is 27x minus 3 into 5, 1500 is equal to, and this is 2 into 11, 22x minus 22. Alright, no, not minus, plus 2 into 5, 1000. You solve the equation. Solve the equation. You will get the answer. So this is here 5x is equal to how much? This one 2500. X is equal to 500. Now x is equal to 500. What I need to know? 6 plus 11, because b plus c, 17. 17x is equal to 17 into 500. 17 5s are 85. My answer is 8500 is the final answer. This is the way, students. This is using the algebra. Whereas the first method is for you. This is first method is for the examiner, not for you. This is for you. This is to be kept in your mind, and that method should be shown to the examiner. Hope this is clear. Okay, right. Before closing, students, I request all of you to share this video with all your circles, so that even other students may also be benefited. And one more request from your side, students, you please subscribe our channel, so that what happens, that will be motivation and encouragement for our team as well. And another one is those who want to watch this video in Telugu, are bilingual, Telugu plus English, you may visit our new Telugu channel, that is Chakravarthy E Classroom Telugu. Chakravarthy E Classroom Telugu channel on YouTube. Okay, right. Thank you so much, students.